man.
It's so rotten, I gaffed out.
Come on, man.
Can't get deep enough into it. What's up, YouTube? Me and Damien are gonna go try to figure out some super dead trees. Not good. And I don't know how much talking we're gonna be able to do there, because yeah, anyway, all over the trunk you can find places that, I mean, it's just total garbage. So I'm gonna tell you now, what you might see is us trying to safely sneak up some really dead stuff. That's what I'm talking about. It's possible we might find some place to tie in an adjacent tree, but there's no good spot, so it'd be like a long George of the Jungle type thing if your tree broke and you had to take a big swing. So I'm not sure what we're gonna do yet, but you'll either see us creeping around up the trees and being careful, or you'll see us do some elaborate stinking safety thing. And today I'm using the Joe Johnson 200T. He was generous enough to build me one and send it. And it runs really well, but I haven't been using it lately because I've been on the battery kick. But I might need to make a slice, which means a diagonal cut straight through, decent sized top. And I'm gonna want the 200T for that.
And why would you do that?
So I don't side load the stem under me. Come on. Come on. And I'll need a good fast cutting saw, because you don't want to not be able to finish that slice when the thing is starting to commit, starting to tip.
When we fired that 200 up this morning, I felt like it was ripping hard enough for a slice, even with your 18-inch bar.
Yeah, it has an 18-inch, and it's not a Panther bar. It's
50 gauge.
It's 50 gauge. Oh, it's non-pico?
Or it's whatever is the nice. It's the pico is the nice clean.
Square tooth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice clean 90-degree angle there.
So it'll be ripping. We are in the deep dark woods right now.
Right?
Isn't that something?
It got gloomy.
Goodbye, sun.
It makes sense there would be some nasty dead.
Black hole sun, won't you come and wash away the rain? Black hole. Anyway, see you there. We won't be doing anything probably but maybe some helmet cam work. Gonna be slightly stealth, I think, on this job. Don't stop on the tracks. Damien with the sound effects. There is a light down there, but I don't think it's a train. This guy's property is like a golf course, man. It's just absolutely gorgeous out here. He's tripping about the other trees. There's some fallen limbs. He does not want us to harm any other trees. And I was like, dude, what about ourselves? Your trees got super dead, so we might have to take bigger pieces. And he's like, that's fine, as long as you don't harm any other trees. And I'm like, what about us?
Yeah.
So there's a little bit of a strange energy here.
Yeah. In the end, we need to make it out alive.
Okay, we're here. All right, so here these two trees are side by side. Doesn't look much. Not good. And if you look all over the trunk you can find places that, I mean, it's just total garbage. So we don't have any trees around us that are higher than, but we do have some oaks here that we can tie into that they'll be significantly shorter. But if we make a fusible link on our flip lines, you know, so that they break if the tree breaks under us, then our safety lines will have a nice drop. It'll be scary and we'll have a big George of the Jungle swing. But if the tree broke, we wouldn't perish. Gonna be a little exciting, I think. So Damien made a nice toss up into there. That's a little bit of a span over. The first tree's not bad, but the second one, not so good. So we were gonna go out over this one, but it has a big split in it from some snow load or something that happened to it. So our safety spar was already broken if we use that one. So I guess we'll both go out of this one. Somebody will have the farther tree and more of a swing if it doesn't work out nicely. If the tree doesn't hold.
What are we playing for exactly? Who gets the
winner gets the closer tree to the tie-in.
What's the perk of the closer tree?
The perk is that it's less George of the Jungle if your tree breaks. Yeah. And you don't have as much.
Yeah. However, you have bigger limbs, more limbs.
It's actually the same angle either way. It's just.
It's gonna be like this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And the first guy, the closer tree, has to be constantly dealing with the other guy's line. Yeah. Helping it along.
The second guy always is gonna have to be further back.
And the first guy has to worry about hitting the other guy's line, which is continuing across. Yeah. But either one. I would say, obviously, you want to climb the closer one, probably. If there was nobody here to share it, you'd be like,
I'll do it close.
Yeah, if they.
However, you have a little bit more oak limb variable in there. The tip of that oak limb is out there on that second one.
Yeah, the closer tree is harder to top, and it's more straight up and down. It kind of wants to lean back a little bit. The other one is an easy slice because all the limbs are on one side. Yeah. But it's in bad shape. I think they're probably both about the same amount of dead. But, yeah. But there's... Anyway, let's do it. Closer one?
Sure. So whoever wins gets the closer one.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Write in the comment section before you watch this who you think's gonna win. Okay.
Okay. Ah! Fine. So this is my fusible link, this tiny little carabiner. The tree breaks under me. This will break, and then my climb line will take over to the oak. How much did you say that's good for?
900.
900. Okay.
That's still a lot of pulling force.
Yeah. You're gonna have to mind it the whole way, I think. Don't you? Otherwise it's gonna snag on me. Cause I'm going around your tree. If I go under it, then you could more easily hit this with the top when the top goes. Yeah, so That's why I got it set up like that. Nice that it's super rainy.
Yeah, I'm really liking the rain.
Boy, these spurs are sinking. I think this is a really good time to have the safety fusible flip line link.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
It's a little creepy
Yeah,
looking at it.
You know how things can go. I would just rely on this thing a bit. I'm gonna cut a little branch.
So just a little update. What are we, 30 feet off the ground?
Yeah.
This tree seems less firm than his. Nice centipede. Watch my spur. It just sinks clear to the hilt. So I'm feeling good that I have some kind of backup there. My climb line, like if this flip line broke with this tiny little carabiner holding me up right here, it would be dang uncomfortable for sure. I would fall and smack that tree and then swing around out underneath that stuff. Why don't you take some of the zigzag out of my rope?
Yeah, I gotta get rid of that limb there.
Okay, I'll wait. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna cut it there.
Yeah, because
that thing's all grafted.
yeah, and it takes some wobble out, like you said. Yeah, I understand. Okay, advance me a little. I need a draw.
That's what you feel like that's the next one.
Yeah, I'm tempted to run mine over this.
Yeah, if you feel comfortable undoing it, I can pull it and toss it.
I think what I'll do is trust it for a minute.
That's what I did. I just did it with a little carabiner and made absolutely sure that I did not bump that little carabiner in any weird way.
You're into hardwood, huh?
It feels alright. I can just take it.
Now it's me for a few minutes here and just the rotted tree. Thanks.
Yeah. Try to get that to you as soon as possible, and I'll dish this stuff out later when. That's what I did down here too. It's like part of me doesn't like this whole oak thing that's going on, you know?
Yeah.
How hard is it pushing? Is it not good for?
Well, it's been that way a long time. Okay, I'm back to my little rinky-dink carabiner. Why does that make me feel safer? What a weird world we live in.
unflip my flip line to crawl above this.
I think this tree must have died first, dude. Look at my spur. Look at that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's...
Hey, on the plus side right now, August, if it was to go, you'd be redirected right into that little crotch behind you.
Oh yeah, that's why I left it.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, so
And
now...
I left this little weird union right here in case it like wanted to slip or do something weird. It's like,
yeah,
it's a little more things. It wouldn't just go pop and on the other side. I'm leaving this too. I might cut it out there. I might finish it off by making the finish cut there.
yeah, once we get the tree short.
Yeah.
Or we could just leave it, come down and fall this.
Yeah.
If you get that limb, that fir limb off.
I could always tie into this oak limb right here too. If I got to this part, tie into the oak limb to release that thing.
Let me show you what I'm dealing with, YouTube. You see that? So it kind of becomes a question of how far do you want to wiggle up a tree like
this far?
What's that?
That tree stronger or softer than you thought?
It's horrible.
Really?
Yeah, you'll see. You'll see when we get into it. Like,
Is it even worth firewood?
maybe the core. Hit this one seems a little better, but whether it's that way all the way through, I doubt.
Right.
But this one is not. I mean, yeah. Yeah, Damien. You're good at rock, paper, scissors.
Yes, I love winning. You know, it's funny because part of my mind wanted that one. When I was knocking on it down there, I thought that one might have been a little worse. This one had bad knocks.
Okay, I just put my flip line above my climb line. That tells you something. It tells you we're getting further up. See how that spurs? Dude?
Yeah.
Slide me up a little.
You're sketching me out with your tree, August.
Gotta stay close to it.
Yeah. It's weird because things change when they go from live to dead, huh?
Yeah. Creep. Creep up. Don't have a great distance between me and here because it pushes on it more. Don't wiggle it. It's a really good tree for a lift. YouTube subscribers, some of them will say, why don't you fall it somewhere? And yeah. Is this a good look?
You look like you're sneaking up on a bear that will eat you.
Inch up a bit more. Stay close. Don't wiggle the top. Remember when you're kids and you'd run through the woods and shake trees until the top broke out?
Yeah. Hey, you want to go out in the woods and play dodge the top?
Who knew I would become
every time
a professional at that
I
game?
let this go so far, August, and then I just keep pulling your line up. And August, I don't think that's a universal game. That's a game you did.
Yeah. Oh, it's not universal? I thought everybody did that. Oh, come on. Come on. Look. Look.
I don't want to look.
Why does part of me enjoy
Sorry,
this?
but I might start using cuss words in my YouTube channel today.
A guy commented last night, that 4.0 GPA guy, he was all, did you cuss at some timestamp in the video?
Oh, I thought you was going to say it TCI Expo or something.
And I was like,
I heard you cuss or something. He's like,
and I was like, I don't think so. I listened to it and it sounds suspicious as heck, but on my rope pretty hard a couple times.
I got one here.
Go ahead.
Wow, this really is teamwork. Aside from me rope hammering. Sorry, they weren't big.
I gotta get up high enough there that a slice isn't crazy.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to put a big side pressure on this trunk. I think I do want to slice it. I think that tree is not as soft.
It's not as bad.
Then maybe you could run this around that tree and advance it for me.
Advance it, okay.
So, now where I'm glad we're up here together. This is cool. So, not that I wasn't before, but you could.
You're happy to see me.
You could just choke it somehow, and then put my line, snap my line in it, and then advance it as I go. Then if I fall, it's a
lot better.
it's a lot less of a swing. I'm gonna have a better tie-in than you, but you can use it too. We can put both our lines through it as we go. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I guess I could.
Does that omit everything else?
I mean, I know that a swing from right here, where I'm at right now, would suck.
Yeah.
But that's better than going.
Well, I think this tree is in a lot more risk of breaking below me.
Yeah.
That one has got a stiff arm against it down there to stop the back push.
Yeah.
And it's more sound.
Yeah.
And you got a spot for that top almost right now.
I know. That's what I was just gonna say. Is
I'm gonna go a little higher.
I feel like I'm almost there, especially considering
that stiff arm down there.
Yeah.
It's in the right spot for
fighting every bit of.
Yeah.
So I just need to put mine in really quick so that I can get off my flip line.
Something just occurred to me for a moment that I didn't like, and I can't remember what it was now.
Was it the tree?
It was something I thought of, like, oh, I don't want to forget that, and then I forgot right away.
You have your mini thing on right now, your little mini carabiner.
That's on. This is on.
It's connected to the right spot.
Yeah. I don't know what it would have been.
Is it your flip or your saw lanyard has a twist around it?
No.
I don't know. It's like just like a small noteworthy thing. Like, ooh, I hate it whenever mine gets a twist like that, so I fix it when I can.
No, something like popped into my head and I was like, oh, I gotta make sure and do this, and then it just left.
Come on, man.
It's so rotten, I gaffed out.
Come on, man.
Can't get deep enough into it.
I look over and just see. Oh, and it sucks because I just clicked unrecord on my camera and I haven't seen it perfect.
So here's what we're talking about, YouTube. A slice cut right now. Salami this off so that it doesn't get out into a big tip, because it's really weak below me. I don't want to break the stem by pushing on it from the side. The slice cut is a little fun because if I don't do it right, if the saw doesn't have the power at a key moment, it's gonna probably be violent. I think I can do it though.
Yeah, if it'll tip.
Yeah.
If you can get it to tip.
Oh, it'll tip.
You'll be all right, you know?
It'll tip.
Get it to tip just enough.
I was a little late. I got it though.
It started tipping. I was like, dude, is that thing gonna tip or not? Because it's not gonna be that cool if you get 3/4 out of that thing and it's not tipping.
Oh, I knew it was tip. I knew it would tip. What I was worried about is not being able to cut it off at the end.
Yeah.
If it moved faster than my saw would cut.
Yeah.
It was close.
Yeah, I saw that.
Like, I got it, but it was close. Like this is more solid up there than it is below me. So I gotta get ready to, I'll cut one more and then I'll get out of your way. So I'll go around to the left side.
I think I can push this thing.
Right out through there.
Yeah, right towards that little cedar.
Oh, I'm in the prime camera view for this. You're a big, strong man.
Can I drop this?
Yeah.
I want to cut it right there.
Sure.
Okay, I think you're good there. I got it. Yeah, I'm extremely strong and tough.
There, over there. Good job.
Thanks. Okay.
But yeah, let me go first, and then I'll get out of the way.
When you come down, you just cut that one oak branch that's dead right there where your feet are.
Yeah, I'll cut it right there.
Well, cut it on the right side of the second tree.
Yeah, we can cut it there. Right.
That'd be great.
Leave that part.
Is that where that branch goes back?
As far as you can reach it.
Yeah, I can cut it at the collar so it'll heal over better.
I know. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you.
You will get it from there. Now, actually, do you think you can make one more?
I could. You know, it's funky because it wiggles to all the way to the bottom,
I was watching it.
and it's a pretty big stem. So when they wiggle that low, it's like, what? You're wiggling a thin core inside a bunch of punk. So this right here is where I'm glad I got the 18-inch bar. Since we redirected, I don't have as much rope. So just take it out. That'll give me a little bit, because this stub down here will redirect me just fine. You know what I mean? You need some?
You do this in the snow too?
What's that?
You do this in the snow too?
Sometimes.
If you get caught in it?
Well, sometimes we have to work in the snow when the snow is causing damage to things. And we have to go up and take weight off of things that are heavy, burdened by snow.
Do you sharpen your chains?
Yeah.
You have a buddy in Southern California that's a arborist. His last name's Treeman, so he
cool.
became an arborist. He
Oh,
climbs
really? A bat just flew out of the bark in front of him.
No kidding. That must be pretty hollow.
Well, they get in between the bark and the stem.
Oh.
That didn't work.
Had a lot of bounce on the butt.
Can I ask you guys maybe to try to get as close as you can on those two stumps to the ground?
Within reason.
Yeah.
So we don't get dull the chain on it.
Sure. Yeah. Because I'm gonna
Probably go a little lower.
actually gonna dig around it and then use my own chainsaw and get it below ground.
You should hire us to grind your stumps.
I am.
We got the machine for that. Okay, rock paper for the bigger tree.
For the bigger tree?
Yeah.
All right, stop the video again on YouTube.
This might be a separate video.
Okay, YouTube. Go to your comment section and tell us who you think's gonna win this rock, paper, scissors. I think I got you down.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Winner gets the bigger tree.
Okay.
And it's dead. And the other one's alive and smaller.
Okay.
It's a pretty big victory if you get the big dead one.
Okay.
Okay. Is that what happened last time?
Yeah, we both picked the exact same two things, and I was like, I think I got you down. And I'm like, you're probably gonna try to remember what I did last, and then you're gonna try to combat what I did last.
I don't think I did that. I think I just thought scissors has to win someday.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, I'll go climb a perfectly healthy little fir tree, and it's covered in pitch.
Is it?
Yeah. But it's cool. I mean, my last tree was gnarly.
Hey guys, Sam here with monkeybeaver.com. Just want to show you guys our newest custom saddle. This is a Rock Lee saddle. That particular gentleman right there is a character off of the show Naruto. This gentleman just decided he had to have it. So, you can see we made him a foam pouch. And then his suspenders got some really cool designs on them. Hopefully you can see them there. This guy is shipping out today, so gentleman who's getting this, you should see it in about a week or so. So if you guys are interested in seeing more, let me know what you guys want to see. Have a good day, guys.